and welcome back to Learn Golf with Cassie. And I told you last time that I'd be wearing school uniform, which I am. Yeah, and today the driving range basically closed down the whole place because the city doesn't have any more electricity, I think. So they're shutting down for one night. But we still have balls, which is good, basically. Just no electricity. Yeah, so it won't be as light, so we're just using natural sunlight. So what we're doing this time is we're just basically, last time we did this, we swung with an L to L, but this time we're going to focus on the key part of the swing. So we go up, and then our left hand pulls the club into our right thigh, into this set position, like that. So, like that, and then like that. So, if you can see, in my swing, I did that. I went up to my L, I went down here, and then I went like this. And then I went back into my L. And I want you guys to remember to hold your, have your posture right. Otherwise, if you stand up for this shot, it's probably going to go right. So if you stood up, it's probably going to go right like that. It's probably going to go right. But if you stay in the same posture the whole time, it's going to go nicely. Yeah. So basically, also you have to hold your grip properly and just try that swing. If you can, if you find it kind of hard doing it straight away, you can have it stuck into your right thigh like this. Like 1 and then 2. So first you can do this. Like that. So now over to my coach dad. He'll explain things in more detail and probably answer a few of your questions.
Okay, hi everybody. Thanks Cassie for introducing me to everybody. This is Coach Dad. So as Cassie just talked about, we're working on today how to get the club pivoting and the weight of the club and the momentum of the club head pivoting around our bodies. Okay, so Cassie showed you how to bring the hands down to the right thigh and to maneuver the club head out in order to let gravity pull it round, and that helps you to keep the club swinging in the circle. Now at this moment, she's still just doing this with more of an arm swing. The arms, as she said, need to be nice and relaxed. We're not turning the shoulders at the moment. We're just letting the arms swing kind of independently of the shoulders. We need to be able to make sure there's tension, there's no tension in the arms, okay? And so if you can't do this, if you're very stiff and everything turns together with the shoulders and the arms, you don't have much speed in the swing. Okay, so we're trying to make sure our arms are nice and tension free, and we're going to be showing you how to direct the club head down and let the gravity and the momentum of the club swing through. And this is basically a step forward from last time. So if we change positions and we move around so you can see the whole front on position. Okay, so here is the next part of the drill, or the move that we're trying to get. We're trying to get, once we get to the L here, which Cassie showed you last week, the 90 degrees, the right elbow folded up. We want to actually direct the club head forward in front of our hands by pulling our left hand down and then letting the club swish through. And then we do the other side of the L to this side. But the important and the difficult bit for most people is the movement of the arms and the hands coming down to this right thigh, and the right hand bringing the club head out in front, and then you can let it go. If we look sideways down the line, basically my arms drop to here, and the club is now ahead of my hands. So this is where it pivots and then lets go. Again, dropping the hand into here, and the right hand pulls the head of the club in front of our hands, so the head stays in front of the hands, and now it swings round in a nice circle. Okay, if I were to make a move, so with Cassie we're going to do this move, bringing the hands down, and then letting the club swing through. Okay, so we're going to bring the hands coming down. This is the feeling of dropping the hands in here, like pulling a chain on an old style toilet. Pulling the chain down here, and then letting it go. Okay, Cassie's going to do a few now to see how she's doing there.
Okay, so now I'm going to use my 9-iron to hit a few of these shots. So, take a look. And I found this hard when I first did it, so it shows that practice makes better, because it doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. Two great shots. And one not so good. If you can see that, it went terribly. So now we're going to move on to down the line. Okay, now this is down the line. Sorry about the shadows, because it's evening now, but it's a little bit, it's light enough for you guys to see what I'm doing. Did you see that? That was brilliant. With the 9-iron, they go really high, which makes them look really good, and that was a great so good.
Okay, well, as you probably just saw, Cassie absolutely nailed that drill. She hit 5 beautiful shots, both face on and down the line. One thing I want to just make clear for the viewers, Cassie did this really well, but one thing you must not do when you're doing this drill, when you come to here, you're not pulling your hands in front of you. It's not a pump down to here. It's dropping it down to the leg and then letting it go and rehinge. So you mustn't pull the hands ahead of the club head. What Cassie's doing is pulling the club head into position and then using her hands as a pivot and then letting the club swing naturally with gravity. She's not manipulating and holding the angle. She's bringing it down here and then she just lets gravity pull the club through, and she hits some great shots there. So have a go of that at home. If you can do this skill, then you're moving a long way to making a very natural swing. What we're trying to do is build a natural swing that uses gravity and pivots around the body without you having to manipulate your hands, manipulate your body, because that is not a consistent way to hit the ball. You can do it that way. There's lots of videos out there that have people showing you different ways to move their body, their arms, but we've decided and we've found that it's not consistent. I used to play that way myself. I now do what Cassie is teaching, because consistent, I just have to make sure that I let gravity do its job. Gravity is not going to change between swings. The only thing that changes is usually the person. So if you can let gravity do its job and get the club, basically get the club into the right position and then let it do the rest, you'll get the same great results that Cassie just got. Okay, I'm going to give it back to Cassie. She's going to wrap it up for tonight.
Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up in the last rays of sunlight. And I just wanted to tell you something really fun that's going to happen this Sunday. So we're going to have a 3-hole vlog with some of our friends called, one's Gunther and one's Jack. We'll introduce them on Sunday. And it's probably going to be really fun, so you can see how we play regularly, or how we play well or badly on the golf course. So press the thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you later. And yeah, stay tuned for that really thrilling adventure. First time ever we've had an extra credit, but we have to tell you. So earlier we were doing this thing where we go like, we're gonna play how many shots like on a real hole. So I took my driver and I had to hit it 250, which normally I can only hit 100 yards. But that first shot was brilliant. I just hit it 160 yards. I'm sorry. I just had to tell you guys. Okay. High five!
It was awesome, everybody. So doing these drills sets you up for good shots, but just don't try and hit it hard.
That was playing with my mind. I was dreaming.
Okay, see you later.